He's been extremely physical. We have a scrimmage every week for some younger players. He stood out every single week, and felt like we needed to get him on the field. His development as a football player and being able to help our football team. Saw some issues where J.U. Chesson was just playing so much on his task list. On 4 special teams, playing wide receiver, blocking the way he was. I wanted to try to get somebody else to carry some of that water, and thought Tyree Cannell would be a good candidate, and others too. Had about maybe 7 or 8 others. And what day was it? Tuesday? Might have been Monday. It was Monday. Monday a week ago. So, okay, you guys, we're having a race. Race them at the end of practice. So we had a Monday race last week, and Tyree was the first of all the candidates to play that position on the kickoff, and competed for it, won it. And Furbush was another who jumped out surprisingly in that race and was right there in the top 3. So yeah, he just seemed like a guy that was screaming to get me on the field, coach. Not in the vocal way or come into the office and add any more playing time way, but in the best way. By what he did on the field and how he was competing in practice and in competition. So I listened. We listened.
Are there any other true freshmen that you still?
You're screaming, count on me, coach. I can help. We can help. I can help this team.
Are there any other true freshmen?
Again, he didn't say it. He did it, which was the best way.
Are there any other true freshmen that you think will play this year that haven't seen the field yet?
Well, now's the time. I truly believe that there are no more freshmen. When you go through a month of training camp and 4 games, we played 4 games, the third of the season, that nobody is a freshman anymore. And now's the time. If they're gonna show that they can contribute as a freshman, then now's the time to do it. It's also been my feeling that those that can, as true freshmen, ultimately become the best players. You get better at football by playing football, and the ones that are mentally and physically ready to do that as true freshmen end up having better careers, college careers, pro careers. I've not done a study on that, but it's just my own personal experience, and it'd be a good study for somebody to do. How many guys are playing in the NFL that did or did not redshirt their freshman year, not including quarterbacks and offensive linemen. But that would be an interesting study for some crackerjack analytic out there. So now's the time. Yeah, now's the time. I believe that they have a chance to do that. Right now, Tyree Cannell, Grant Perry, Keith Washington, Reuben Jones, are all. Shelton Johnson's also close to being able to do that. Karan Higdon is another. Those come to mind right away that are the closest to contributing. I'm leaving out the offensive lineman and the quarterback, because those positions, they're usually better in their 5th year than they would be in their freshman year. Anyway, sorry to get off topic, but hope that answers your question.
In the middle there, Ab.
Jim, just going back to Jake Rudak, obviously leading him with 3 interceptions. He's had 3 since then. So just your assessment of his comfort, your comfort with him, and just how everything's going with Jake so far.
Good. As you know, comfortable is never a word we associate with football. But playing good, his job's to win football games. That's what he's doing. Heard John Harbaugh say that to him in the locker room after the game. He's doing a good job, and that's his job, win football games.
Have you been satisfied?
I concur. That's how I feel. Satisfied's another word that do not associate with football. It's on the list of words.
Do you like the fact that he's only thrown 3 interceptions since throwing 3? And I mean, that has to be an encouraging sign for you, right? To see that he's taking better care of the ball.
He's
turnovers out
taking
there.
good care of the football. They go through decision by decision. He's taking good care of the football. He's making good, accurate, appropriate throws. The one he did get an interception, really, hit Sione right in both hands. Coach not to throw back against your body. Yeah, we do coach that. Then, guy makes that play and you get a completion, and you're happy he did it. But that one, football God's got us on that one. He's doing a good job taking care of the football. Love the way he ran. They looked like Russell Wilson, Colin Kaepernick there at a flashback of those two guys when he took that ball, got us a first down, and cut across the grain and was heading toward the end zone. Got tackled about the 12, 13-yard line. That was a big play in the game. So doing a lot of good things. He's playing winning football. That's what we asked him to do.
In the middle, coach, Adam.
Yeah.
When you were scouting Maryland on film, what did you see in their defense that led to calling a number of screens to open the game?
Well, we just thought we could get the first one, the first play of the game. We had a screen called. Didn't go as far as we would have liked it to. But then the tight end screen to Jake Bunt went a lot further than we thought it would, and the touchdown to Drake Johnson was a great call. Fortunate that we got the all-out blitz that we got, and we was able to get a touchdown out of it.
Front left here, Larry.
Jim,
I always want to have those kind of plays in. It's like different pitches in baseball. You get a fastball, you get a curve, you get a changeup. Hopefully as many pitches in your repertoire as you can. But we'll always have some screen game in the game plan in some form or fashion, whether we think it will work or not. It's there for a purpose. In case you do get an all-out house blitz.
You're facing the best team you've faced since Utah. Would you agree with that, first of all? Northwestern, best team you've faced since Utah?
Oh, well, I hate comparing anything, even teams to team. There's no doubt this is a heck of a good football team.
And just wanted to ask, how much more prepared do you think your team is now than you were in that opener to face this type of team?
As I said Saturday, I think good. Like what we have, like our team, like the way we prepare. They get better. They've gotten better and made improvements each week. They give it everything they got. That's all you can ask for as a coach. So feel good about that, and then want to keep building on it. See what we have and build.
We got time for a couple more. We're gonna start on the right, front right with Mark.
I think it's about as much as I can get. I saw you smile like, is that your?
Yeah, I got something to work with there.
All right, good. Sometimes just to let me know, let me know what you want me to say, and I'll try to fill in the blanks for you. Sometimes you come with the story already written.
Are you gonna win this
Probably
game?
save us a lot of time to.
You're gonna win this game.
Do not have a crystal ball.
To your right, coach, Mark.
Jim, when you talk about the defense, you've been talking about position groups and the highlights of the different position groups. Is there a point when, as they grow, there's a synergy between them, and does that grow the different units in terms of the team, week by week?
Sure, yes. Teamwork is what we call that.
On the defense especially, I'm talking about, like, do the linebackers get more comfortable with knowing what the defensive line's gonna do week to week, and the secondary, does that grow through the season?
Yeah, I mean, it has a chance to. It has a chance to improve and get better, and it also has a chance to not. Depending on the guys you have. A team attitude, a unit attitude, a position attitude. The competitive, not self-centered. That definitely has a chance to grow. A lot depends on the attitude.
On Saturday, you had said about this higher.
You can have a
ceiling.
selfish attitude, or
Right.
you can have a team attitude. You can have a good attitude, you can have a bad attitude. And, yeah, so that definitely has a chance to get better.
You talked about